Sorry, Gurudev, I think you're on mute. You're still on mute, Gurudev. You off mute now, Gurudev, but I can't hear you. Sorry, devotees, we'll just wait for Gurudev to join back again, as he's having problem with the sound. Hare Krishna, Gurudev, please unmute.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Gurudev, Dandavat Pranams. Yes, now you're audible.
Hare Krishna Gurudev, Dandavat Pranams.
Gee, Gurudev, I can hear you now.
Better now?
Yes, Gurudev.
Shive Gaurachandraya Radhikaya Kadamaya Krishnaya Krishna Bhaktaya Tadbhakta Ramana Prasthaya Bhutale Virupanuga Bhakti Cha Krupamurtim Narayanam Namaste Gurudevaya Sarva Siddhi Pradayine Sarvamangalarupaaya Sarvanandavidayine He Shri Guru Jnanadadina Bandho Swananda Dataha Karnaikasi Vrindavanavasi Naitavatara Prasida Sri Radha Pranaya Prachara Trayasvabho Jagannatha Guru Samsara Vagnina Dagdamam Kaladashtam Chatvamaham Sharanam Gata Radha Sanmukha Samsaktim Saki Sanga Nivasinim Swamaham Satatam Vande Guru Rupam Param Saki जय नवद्वीप नवप्रदीप प्रभाव पाषण्ड गजैकसिंह स्वनाम संख्या जप सूत्रधारी चैतन्य चंद्र भगवन्वारी जानुलंबित भुजौ कनकावदात संकीर्तनैकपितरौ कमलयताक्षौ विश्वम्भरौ द्विजवरौ युगधर्मपालौ वन्दे जगत्प्रियकरौ करुणावतारौ भक्त्या विहीनापराधलक्षय चित्तस्य कामादितरङ्गमध्ये कृपामयि त्वं शरणं प्रपन्न वृन्दे नमस्ते चरणारविन्दम् वृन्दे नमस्ते चरणारविन्दम् वृन्दे नमस्ते चरणारविन्दम् श्रीचैतन्यं मनोभीष्टं स्थापितमेन भूतले स्वयं रूपा कदा वयं ददाति स्वपादान्तिकम् जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत श्री गदाधर श्रीवासादि श्री गौरभक्तवृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. Let me offer millions of blessings for the spirit of Lord Gurudev, Pavanaka Guru Varga, Namanita Santana, Pujanavanta Koti Dandavat, all the Asanga, Vaishnava, Tavat Dandavat, Vancha Kalpataru, Vyascha, Krupa Sindhu, Evacha, Patitanam Pavanebhyo, Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha, Vaishnavebhyo Namaha. Tomorrow is Vijaya Ekadasi. Some places is Vijaya Ekadasi, some places is Trisparsha Mahadwadasi. Of course, fasting is tomorrow in either case, most of the places. So, and then March 1st is Shivratri. We have to do just like Ekadasi. And then March 14th, of course, March 12th is the Mayapur Navadvip Parikrama, Sankalpa, 12th. 13th it will start, and then 14th is Amlaki Ekadasi, fasting, and then 18th is the Gaur Purnima, 19th is the Mahamahotsav, Jagannath Mishra's Anandostava, like we do Janmashtami, fasting, and the next day, so same way is Jagannath Mishra's Anandostava. Now Ekadasi, is Bhakti Janani, is probably very, very important. Among the 64 limbs of Bhakti, the first 10 are main, and the remaining are actually the supporting to first 10. So the 9th one is following Ekadasi. So it's very, very important. And tomorrow is Vijaya Ekadasi, and then some places is Trisparsha Ekadasi. Vijaya Ekadasi, like Lord Ramchandra, Lord Ram, after in Ramayana, no, he was in Vanvas. That's for a Loka Kalyana to elevate all the conditions souls. Lord does Narvat Lila, just like human like that. The whole thing is even Shivaratri also is connected to Lord Ram, Lord Krishna also. Now, meaning, right? Not ordinary meaning, very powerful. Like our problem is we are being attacked by the all the time, right? This Maya, this illusory potential of Krishna. Why it is attacking? Because we are not remembering him. As simple as this. Not envious of Krishna. She is very dear to Krishna. Krishna empowers her. Maya is not our enemy. He is actually our friend. Our greatest benefactor. She is reminding us, is hitting us, hey, you have forgotten. You are thinking you are happy, but you are most unhappy. So she is reminding us. I want you to make you happy, really happy. What you are doing is not real happiness. So like that. Now to do that, Lord Ram appeared. Krishna himself. Human like last time. 14 years he went for living in forest. And then Mother Sita and Lakshman followed them. Now then, when they were in Panchavati, Panchavati is still there, Maharashtra, where Ravana took a Sita. Actually not Sita, real Sita, Maya Sita. Strength even to touch the shadow of Mother Sita. There is no way. She's Shakti. Agni Shakti. There is no way. But Leela, that morning, Lord Ram tells Sita, oh Sita, even Lakshmana does not know. Just like in Krishna's pastime, Balram did not know of the day when Brahma took away the calves and the sakas. He went away. Rohini took him away. That day, this pastime happened. Brahma came and then put them in a cave. So then Krishna expanded himself. Sakas and the calves, and then he also went to Brahmaloka, and then he told the gatekeepers, watch out for this duplicate Brahma, don't allow him. So then Brahma came, they would not allow him, and then again he was thinking, oh, I did a mistake, I made a aparad, Krishna must have been this effect. So by the time he came back to this earth, it was 1 year past. Meantime, what has happened in Vrindavan, every day Krishna going, coming, but there are so many amazing things happening. Balram did not know this. Only 5 more days left in this whole like that. And Krishna felt, hey, no, I should, Balram should become aware of this. When he desired like that, then Balaram started seeing few things. The mother cow has given rise to new calves, but she is loving the previous 1-year-old calf than this newly born one. It's really opposite. You know, it is mother. The cow is kicking away the newborn baby. Huh? So then Balram is thinking, what is happening? What is this? Then he encountered Krishna. Hey, then Krishna was telling like that. Even here in Ramlila, Lakshman did not know that what is happening. You know, in a sense, uh, that Ram is telling Sita that Ravana is going to come, you disappear. So that time, Sita makes a request to Lakshman, please make me fire. No, I want to enter. No, why? I have to make a fire, you enter. All tasks, you know. And because I'm a younger brother to Ram, I have to listen to him. I cannot say no. So then looks at Ram gives a nod. Yes, you should go and do it. Desire of Sita. So he makes a fire, Sita enters, and then there the Maya Sita comes back. Real Sita is with the Agni or Mother Earth, you know, or Kailash. So that Maya Sita, that Ravana took. And then again, once so what has happened is then Ram is Narvat Lila is crying, oh Sita, Sita, Sita. You know, separation, viraha, you know. There's so many things. See, the dear Lakshman tells, oh Ram, Ram, this is Maya, you know, dear, he's a demon. I will take care of it. You know, why you? No. No, something good will come out of this, Ram is telling. No? Ram knew that, you know, but something good going to come out of this. So he started chasing away and then took away a long. Then he shot arrow, then it cried like the sound of Ram. You know? So Maya Sita, you know, like that many incidents has happened. But the thing is, like Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, so much difficulties, you know, when he accepted like sannyas, you know, he has to go through so much difficulty just for what? Attract our conditioned souls. You know? Same way Lord Ram did doing this. You know? Same thing with you know, all the our Guru Parampara, you know, everyone. One and only reason they go through this is to uplift. And are so engrossed in this Maya. You know? We don't even know that we are suffering. You know? It's like a drunkard person. You know, he think he is, he think he's feeling happy. You know? Mundane. You know, it's not real. Actually, it's causing more suffering. So, anyway, when Lord Ram, he, you know, so many leelas happened, then you obtained the help of monkeys. Hanuman was married to the monkeys. Then Hanuman went to Lanka, then he exchanged the ring. Then he brought that, then there was no doubt that that Sita is in Lanka. Then Lord Ram took all the monkeys, these Arabian Sea. There again is telling He's telling Lakshman, oh Lakshman, oh, with what pious activity I can pass over this sea, which is filled with so many uh, jala jantu, meaning uh, the uh, living entities living in the water, small to very big, huge. Even today, if you go sometimes in Hawaii, I've seen very big, these sharks and so many. Even today they are there. During that time, they were even big. Uh, there is a lot of evidences for that. The footprint most times are very big. And even we have one samadhi in one Mahapurusha in Rameshwaram, very big. I've seen samadhi, tomb, right? In English, tomb. You know how long is about almost 20, 30 feet long. I've seen it. Even today is there. 30 feet long and then about 8 feet wide. Still there. People were tall like that. Trees were also. Bhagavatam also talks about these things. So he's telling how can I cross this? Impossible. No? See. Then Lakshman is telling, oh Adideva, Sarvavet, you know everything. Yeah, Adideva. What I can tell you. But there is one great Rishi, Vagdalambya, 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 Vagdalambya. Rishi is nearby. If you approach him, maybe he will definitely give us the solution to how to cross this. Then, see, Lakshman, he's a Akhanda Guru Tattva, right? Lakshman, Balram. So Lord Ram is seeking, this help. And then Lakshman is telling, you should approach a sadhu. Then he went there, both of them. Then Lord Ram paid obeisances to him. And then that Rishi and Supreme Lord, incarnate Supreme Lord. Then he asked him, oh Lord, how can I serve you? What is the reason he came? With so much love, his tears flowing in his eyes. Then Lord Ram is telling, like a human, ordinary human like that. Oh, great sage, by your mercy, with all these great monkeys, I'm up, on the shore of the sea. Now I want to obtain. I have to win. About this Rakshas. I have to bring back Sita. Then to kill Ravana. All these things has to happen. How I will be able to do this? Please, give me direction. I'm surrendering unto you. Lord Ram is telling. Then the Muni became very, very pleased, and then he's saying, "Oh Ram, there's one of the greatest vrata, you should follow this. This is called in this month of Palguna, Krishna Paksha, Vijaya now, Ekadasi. You have to follow this, and then by following this, you will be able to get back Sita. You will be over this particular round. So, and then he's telling how to do this vrata, this Ekasi vrata. Then Lord Ram did that, followed this, and that's why he was able to obtain Sita back, and then he destroyed Lanka, and then so this is what Lord Krishna himself is telling Yudhishthira Maharaj. You see, this is amazing. So Krishna is to follow it, not Ram. Sita is to follow, the Sita. There are many pastimes. So by just listening to this katha telling, you get the benefit of following Vajpayee. That is the power. This Ekadasi. Then, of course, we can keep on glorifying Ekadasi. You will never end. It's like it's actually manifestation of Lord Himself. He has appeared in that form. One second. Hare Krishna. दंडो अभी गाय को लेट करो भाई, इलेक्ट्रिशियन आएगा ठीक करने के बाद, नहीं तो कुछ गड़बड़ हो जाएगा। वो जाके देखो देखो। सावधान रहना। So now some places it is Mahadwas. So the Ekasi, Lord Himself, this is power. Is actually Chinmay Ekasi. That's why it's so easy to follow and it's so powerful. Also, there is a what you call Dwadasi Mahadwadasi. Ekasi Dwadasi. What is Mahadwadasi? Mahadwadasi is there are 8 of them, and including this another 2 more, depending upon the 2 more, some conditions. So 8 of them. So, and these happens. The 4 happens because of nakshatra, the star, by calculation. So Ekasi calculation is very scientific. So by reciting the 8 names, you get so much, So just by reciting these 8 Astamahadvadas, eventually Trisparsha, Pakshavardhini, Jaya, Vijaya, Jayanti, Papanashini. Then there is another 2, Shravana Dwasi, Govinda Dwasi, and the Adhika Mas. There is 3.5 years later, one extra month comes. During that month, Mahadwasi sometime might happen. That name is Shravana and Govinda. Now this time is Trisprasha. Trisprasha Pakshavati, Mahadwadasi happens First, it is Ekadasi, like tomorrow. Some places, some places is like actually Ekadasi today, but the fasting is tomorrow. That's why it's Mahadvasi. When you fast on a Dwadasi day, fasting for Ekadasi the previous day, that is called Mahadvasi. Now, why sometimes we should not fast on Ekadasi day? Some calculations. The the Ekadasi Tithi must have begun usually ordinary Tithi. Tithi meaning in the lunar calendar, like a day, like we have in the Western calendar, day, 24 hours. So in Sanskrit, Tithi, the Tithi should have usually normally start from the sunrise. But Ekadasi is so important. It has to start before the Brahma Muhurta, almost speaking 1.5 hours before sunrise. So it should have begun before that. If it begins after the beginning of the Brahma Muhurta, then it is called Vida, contaminated. So we don't fast on that day. We fast on the next day, Dwadasi. That is Mahadvasi. So this time, some places it's actually Ekadasi technically, but what has happened is the next day, Dwadasi day, it is still till the night, and then the Trayodasi has started at the end of the Dwadasi night. When it happens, the fasting should not be done on Ekadasi, but it should be done on Dwadasi. This is one of the rules. So that is what is happening in many places. That's why it's called Trisparsha Mahadvadasi. Because of the Tithi. Sometimes the calculation considers on the how is the like Purnima, full moon day. Whether that is being extending to the next Paksha, 15-day cycle. If it is extend, then the previous Ekadasi we should not follow. Do fasting on Dwadasi. That is again Mahadvasi. Like that calculation. Now in this case, this Prisparsha Mahadvasi is very, very amazing. One time, Mother Ganga, Ganga. See, our rivers are all personality. Everything has personality. Now, Jannu Rishi drank the whole Ganga. Now, what is the length of Ganga? From Gangotri to, the meeting point of Samudra, sea, and then she goes under the other planet down, and she, Devaloka is coming, going. Now, what is the length of the body? But when he drank that, nowhere you could see her. Possible, like Jannu, So she has a personality. Her body is like flowing water, but she has a amazing. Now, one time she is asking, oh Lord, these people in this age, especially in this age of Kali, they do so many, killing Brahmana, so many sins they do. And after that, they come and take a bath in my water. So, my whole body, meaning water, gets contaminated. Then all my body gets, polluted. And I'm burning, because of all that. Now, is there any solution for that to get out of this? Become pure again? So she said, then Lord Krishna is telling her, don't worry. Hey Gange, oh Gange, don't worry. You are very dear to me. Shata Koti Tirtha, uh, millions of one of the holy places, Tirthas, waters, more power, than that. And then millions of yajnas, this even higher than Sankhya Yoga, this Trisparsha Vrata, Ekadasi, Mahadvarasi. If you follow that, you understand, you follow that, then you become, you understand what I'm saying? Lord telling Mother Ganga to do this Mahadvas, follow this Mahadvasi. It doesn't mean that only she follows it, nothing else. No. She is also following Ekadasi, no? Ganga also. That's how she is able to get rid of all of the sin that people go and take bath in that. No. So Ganga Devi then started following this, became pure. Yemune, this uh, people who are indulging in this, this Bhoga Lalasa, Siddhi Lalasa, Mukti Lalasa, our Lalasa, we are, Lalasa meaning we have the desires, this want to enjoy, I want to become both subtle and gross, and also siddhis, so many siddhis. I want to do this, that, like this. To become free from that, we have to do this. Ekadasi, especially this Trisparsha, Mahadvasi, wherever if it happens, wherever if it happens, consider that you are um, now Shivratri is also coming. Shivratri is first of March. Shivratri also should follow. Now, of course, again glorifying Lord Shiva is very impossible, but because he is considered the Vaishnavas, Parama Vaishnava. The question comes, he is very dear to Lord Krishna, Lord Ram. He did so many leelas to make, assist Supreme Lord. Now, many questions are there. Shiva Tattva, the position of Shiva is not very well understood. But we should understand. It is equally important, like the way to understand art. Ye tam mam prapadya, tam tataiva bhajami. If we understand Tattva, by understanding that Tattva, we can understand ourselves, our sambandha, all these things, bhakti. So, who is Shiva? Question comes. Is he really Bhagavan? He is the Supreme Lord. Or is the devotee of Lord Rama and Krishna? Whether he is Bhagavat Tattva or Jiva Tattva? These different questions are there. So, to understand all these, our sages, our especially Gaudiya Vaishnavas, have followed three aspects. Like Krishna's pastimes, Tattvagata Vichara, by the tattvas, uh, we can understand the relationship, relation, someone. Then Aishwaryagata, like Lord Ram and Krishna did so many Aishwarya. In that, if you look at Lord Shiva's play, then we can get some idea. Then also Narvat Leela, pastimes of Ram and Krishna, like human like pastimes. Very, very amazing. In that Lord Shiva's role. By that way, we can fully understand this Shiva's role, how is related. So now in the Tattvagata Vichara, of course, like simplified, whereas still he was not happy. So Narad Muni, he comes and tells him why you are unhappy, because you are not glorified Krishna exclusively, and you made people follow these rituals, and then these these things. So that's why you're not happy. So you should go into bhakti, meditation, yoga, bhakti yoga, meditate on the leelas of Krishna. Then Chatusloki Bhagavatam. Through that, he expanded Srimad Bhagavatam. Then by that he became very happy. Then he composed the Puranas, only mode of goodness, passion, and ignorance. 6. Then Mahabharata, like that. There he included Bhagavad Gita, and then he compiled, also did the Vedanta Sutras. Then, so this, from this we know that Shiva is like a answer. Shiva's. So, Aishwaryagata Vichara, Lord Krishna is Supreme Lord. Lord Shiva is very, very dear to Krishna. Only he can do certain leelas. Only nobody else can perform. So, because it looks like conflicting, Lord Shiva, he bestows, he does certain things quite opposite, like in Ramayana, he is the Hanuman. Who is Hanuman? Hanuman is basically Shiva, pastime of incarnation, Shiva, right? So he is serving Lord Ramchandra. But on the other hand, he is blessing Ravana with so much, you know, power. You know? So it is contradictory. So the purpose is to bring glories to Lord, Lord Ram. You know? He is really amazing. Like that he does. Krishna's pastime. He comes as in Lord Krishna, baby Krishna, Mother Yashoda. One day, Shiva comes to Vrindavan, to have darshan of baby Krishna, and mother is not allowing. Just, you look like very, his jata, his dambura, his body pasted with this dust, right? So he appears very. So it may scare the baby, my baby, Krishna, Kanaya. That's why mother is very, very protective of Krishna. She doesn't want him to have darshan. Lord Shiva wants it. Now Lord Shiva is such that he doesn't give up. We should have that kind of thing. No matter how much difficulties come, so many challenges, I will not give up. Pursuing my bhakti. We should have that quality. So he goes back. That's what the in Nandagram, near Nandagram, it is there. Gopis, Vankani, Ashishwar Mahadev, Mahadev. There he started crying. Oh Lord, Niranjan, Niranjan. Started crying. Then here, baby Krishna is also crying. No matter how much butter, he's not sad. He's crying. He doesn't want anything. And then the elderly gopis were telling Mother Yashoda, she is wondering what to do. No matter what she does, he is not becoming quiet. So elderly gopis are telling, oh, Maya, you see that sadhu came. You might have done some mantra on your Kanaya. So you should bring him back. Then mother agrees, Yashoda. So again sends the message that he should come now. So again become very happy, came running, and then as soon as maybe Krishna sees him, he becomes very happy, started laughing. So then Lord Shiva telling, oh Maya, I will be nearby always. I will keep on blessing him every day, don't worry. No ghost, nothing will come near him. Only thing is, you should give him his which is what the left over after feeding him. Little bit, tiny bit, you give me, I'll be satisfied. I don't want anything else. Like that. In other words, very Shiva, very, but he's doing that lila like that. Many times you part with Krishna. Hare Krishna, Danodan. Clear हो गया? वायर गिरा नहीं ना? अभी पावर ऑफ है क्या? ठीक है, फिर So if the Lord Shiva fought with Krishna, many times. Um, like Banasur. Banasur. See, Banasur is the son of uh, grandson of Prahlad Maharaj. Uh, so Lord has given Narsimha, the former Narsimha, that I will not kill the lineage because they are very dear to me. So when Bali Maharaj, uh, Bali is the son of Prahlad. So the but Banasur were very powerful. He had 1,000 hands. 1,000 hands. One time, he when Lord Shiva was dancing, right? Like Nritya, Lord Shiva is very expert in dancing. Now, where did he learn his dancing? Where? uh, he was one time he was acting came like a Saka, Krishna Saka, and he was dancing in front of Krishna. And he was so much enthusiastically dancing. Krishna also joined, Balaram Krishna. So that's where he picked up his famous uh, dancing. So, Banasura with his 1,000 hands, it was so many instruments. So Shiva was pleased and then asked him, you can ask anything you like. Shiva is very easy to please, okay? And is giving blessing, he does not think consequences, whether it's going to uplift that devotee or that person, or it's going to bring him down, or sometimes is it going to make him better devotee, or his false ego is going to increase and then he will cause disturbances to himself, everybody. This is the thing. So, but anyway, he blessed. You can ask him any boons, he said. Then he's saying, please be with me in my tower, protect me. Then he agreed, Lord Shiva. So because of that, if Lord Shiva is helping and protecting him, who can challenge him? So because of that, he false ego. This is the problem. False ego, he puffed up. Wow, like that. And then he challenged everybody who's going to fight with him. So one day he's telling Lord Shiva, how no, my seeking to fight with somebody, nobody is coming in front of me. What should I do? Oh, idiot. You have become puffed up. A day will come when your the flag will be broken and all your false ego will be put into dust. Still, he could not understand because when one is immersed, false thing, the enjoyer like that, like a drunkard. If you say something for his welfare, they will not understand. So when we are drunk with this material uh, things, so he could not understand. And what happened was Krishna son Pradyumna, Pradyumna's son Aniruddha, right? Pradyumna is like a transcendental Kamadeva. His amsha of the reflection is this material Kamadeva, who increases lusty thing through his 5 arrows, right? flower arrows. Akarshana attracts, and then Unmodana like that. Now, then the Banasura also had a daughter, Usha. One day in a dream, of course, his old painter, her daughter, Hare Krishna, ah, 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 ah. ಅದು ಹೌದೌದು ಅದು ಆ ರೋಡಲ್ಲಿ ತಗೊಂಡು ಅದು ಹೌದೌದು ಅದೇ ರೋಡ್ ಸೊ Usha, she was well protected, nobody could enter. And one time she was dreaming where she met her lover. And after got up, her sleep was broken, she was crying, oh, where can I meet my beloved, like that. Then her friend, Chitraleka, like that, she was asking, how, not even married, but you're crying like that. Then, I want to meet this girl. Then she was expert in writing the pictures. So she started writing all the, big, great peoples at that time in the world. She started putting the picture of Krishna. Then there was some liking, Pradyumna more liking. When she did Aniruddha, he said, oh, he's the one, he's the one. Then she said, okay, she had the power, Chitralekha, what? She had the yogic Shakti where she brought Aniruddha from Dwarka. Along, took Aniruddha along with the bed, carried into the house where Usha was staying. So Usha was very happy to meet her now. And he was also attracted. Now this is going on, but the guards came to know, oh, daughter of Banasura is meeting somebody. So they told this to Banasura. Banasura became very curious, was very concerned. Oh, like that, when giving a notice, we saw that they were playing. Then, there was a fight, and then Banasura imprisoned Aniruddha with his Nagapasha. Then, this is almost 4 months ago. 4 months has passed. Aniruddha, the great grandson of Krishna, has disappeared. They are searching what has happened. The Narada told this what has happened. Came for war, right? Balaram, Krishna, Pradyumna. Then here, Lord Shiva, right? Then Lord Shiva's son. They're all supporting Banasura. So there was a war started. Great war. Balaram also fighting. Then Krishna, then Shiva started fighting with Krishna. Shiva started fighting with Krishna because he has given word that he will protect Banasura. So that time, of course, who can win? So Krishna, the arrow, one arrow where it become yanning, Jingastra, Lord Shiva started yanning, continuously, what he can do. So he gave up and ran away. And everybody was defeated. Banasura, he started fighting with Lord Krishna. Lord Krishna started cutting off all his hands. He had 1,000. Then when almost to be finished, then Lord Shiva came back started fighting again. Then, you know, Narayanastra Shiva, he did a Shiva as the cold Lord, and then opposite, like that. And finally, Lord praying to Krishna, please save this, protect this one, this devotee, this devotee. Then Krishna blessed him, okay? Because I have given word to Prahalad, because his grandson, I'm not going to kill him, I'm going to leave with him only 4 hands. So he will become your servant. So, partial like that, these very opposing things. So, how do we understand? Is that Shiva is very, very great Vaishnava, Param Vaishnava, and he is there to help the devotees. And he will also assist in the pastime of Lord. To Krishna. That's one and only thing. So many pastimes are there. Many pastimes are there. So we pray. Originally, the Gopishwar came from the right side of Krishna. Radha Gopishwar. And from that is all these. So originally, and in the Leela, one time we wanted to become like a gopi, you want to witness Rasa Leela. So that time he prays to Purnamasi, and then Purnamasi makes him take a dip in Brahmas Sarovar. There again comes the gopi form. But she does not give him yet. Then what happens? Enters the Ras Leela. That time Krishna and Gopi started doing Rasa. They were not happy that day. Then they came to know somebody must be Vijatiya, somebody else must be there. So they all started looking for Gopi who is there. And they found this Gopi in a kunja, hiding. Then they are asking him, who are you? What is your name? Which village you are from? Who is your father-in-law, mother-in-law, like that. She has, of course, Purnamasi gave her the gopi, but she has not given the bhav, gopi. So he could not answer. So Shiva is thinking, no gopi bhava, but only like a gopi, who is your husband? No, wait a minute, how can I husband? Like that, not yet. So then they started hitting her. She started crying, all these things. Then Yogamaya came and then told she had given her mercy, Then they all blessed that gopi, and then Krishna also blessed. So it became a Gopishwara, Gopishwara. Meaning, Gopishwara meaning who's worshipable for Lord Gopi. The gopis are the worship for this gopi. That's why it's called Gopishwar. So without our permission, we cannot enter. So, and all the Mahadev. See, not only there, you go anywhere in Vrindavan or Navadvip, is always some, even Radha Kund, Manakundeshwar, Kameshwar, Bhuteshwar, Chakaleshwar, Lokanath, Mahadev, Lingaraj Mahadev, in Vrindavan, in Navadvip, Harihara Kshetra, where Lord Shiva, he, because he was supporting, he was driven away from Kashi, and then he could not find it. Gauranga Mahaprabhu there. He's always chanting, Gaura, 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 Gaura. Gaur, 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 Hare, 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 Ram, Ram, Ram. So, like in Kashi, chanting Lord Ram. Here he's chanting Gaur Ram. Gaur. So, Harihara Kshetra. There from Ekamra, meaning now the Bhuvaneshwar. There he took shelter, surrender to Krishna in the form of Ananta, Lord Ananta. So that is Jagannath, Mool Jagannath. So he surrendered there. There is so he's protecting the Dham. His seva is to protect the Dham. Without his mercy, you cannot enter Dham. So Dwarapa, Kshetrapalaka, Dwarapalaka. Hare Krishna. ಹೌದಾ ಒಂದು 5 ನಿಮಿಷ. So, in Rameshwar also, see Lord Ram, ಒಂದು 5 ನಿಮಿಷ ಇದು ರೌಂಡ್ ಹಾಕ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬಂದ್ಬಿಡಿ. ಹೌದಾ ಒಂದು 5-10 ನಿಮಿಷ. So, in Rameshwar, he was thinking Lord Ram, like a human like person. How I can do this, what this. So I should worship him. Like that he installed the deity, Shivalinga. Then he told Hanuman to bring one. Then Hanuman was late, he could not come in time. Titi, Lagna. Then Sita made out of sand while returning. So she did that. And then Rameshwar is amazing thing. There are so many, almost 26 bathing places are there inside that huge temple. Nandi is so big. You'll be amazed to see. So many thousands of pillars. And the surprising thing is the water is so pure and so sweet. Sea is only, a few 100 feet, 50 feet, 100 feet like that. Water is Ganga, Yamuna, Saraswati, all the rivers are there. So, there, and people were telling Ramasya Ishvara, meaning ordinary people thinking Shiva is the Ishvara of Ram. Then all the devatas, they said, no, Ramasya Sav Ishvara. Lord Ram is also Ishvara, and then Ishvara, Shiva is also Ishvara. Shiva became unhappy. He came out of the linga and then said no. Ramaha Yasya Ishvara Sa Rameshwara. You know, Lord Ram is whom, of whom is Ishvara, that is Rameshwara. Himself. So himself telling this, the real tattva. So there are so many uh, Brahma Samhita, Shiram Yatadadi, the tells you the tattva of Shiva. And, like the milk is there, milk becomes yogurt by the touch of some right, transformation. But you have to be careful. Here, Lord Krishna himself, for this Leela, he has taken the form of Shiva. Shiva. Not any transformation. Its transformation in Shiva is not possible. The problem with our material words we speak on the time, we are in the grip of these three modes. So we cannot really speak of this transcendental, thing with these words, 100%. So we have to use this condition by these three modes. That's why we have to be very careful. The stage the Shastra says we have to realize ourselves. You get the glimpse. But when you use these words which are conditioned by the material, time, present passion, which are, like one question was asked, Jiva, when it was created, but Krishna says is Sanatan, it was there before, it will be going to be there, it is there now and it will also in future, but there in the present, past, present. So how do you reconcile, So the conditioning here, we feel that there is actually there is no beginning, anadi, they say it's anadi. Of course, you can trace it when we got conditioned to some extent, but so things like that, there. Same way in this Brahma Samhita, transformation. Transformation, we should not think like that. Krishna transformed into Shiva like that. No. He is Priya Eva. Priya Eva Tasya. He is like a guru. He is a Jagat Guru. Now, what is Jagat Guru meaning? What is definition of Jagat Guru? Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati says, one who sees his Guru in everywhere, all time. You see, that is Jagat Guru. Meaning, we should not think, oh, I'm paying obeisances to Guru. Guru has already paid obeisances to you, because he's saying he is worshipable Guru in you, in everyone, everywhere. So he's never separated from him. That's why he's called Jagat Guru. Some in the misunderstanding is that, oh, Jagat Guru means he travels all around the world. That may be true, okay. But it doesn't mean that way. It's actually wherever he goes, all time, his saying is good, never separate. That's why Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati he said so many things. So Lord Shiva is also like that. It's Sankarshan. That's why the snakes all around his body. Why snakes all around the body of Shiva? Because to remind Sankarshan, Sheshanath, he does something, the snake bites, right? Not like that. So reminds him, They're actually manifestation of is love. Love for Sankarshan is so much. The pastime of Chitraketu is also there. Chitraketu, amazing pastime in Bhagavatam. Chitraketu is his Guru Bhai, God brother, Shiva. But one time, Lord Shiva, no matter what Shiva, see the another is with Parvati, but and then in the assembly of sages, then Chitraketu passed a remark. Oh, you are a Mahajan. In your footstep, people are going to follow, so you should not do like this. Of course, Shiva did not say, but Parvati took an exception and cursed him to become a demon. But Chitraketu did not, protest. He could have given Abhishap, but he did not do it. He did not curse her, except, oh mother, whatever, but please forgive me if I'm, in any way offended you, like that. So the lust cannot enter the Lord Shiva. No, it's not possible. But on the other hand, he was attracted. See, he burned Kamadeva, this Laukika, this worldly Kamadeva, right? Lord Shiva burned him. There's a past time, maybe next time. So, but he was attracted by the Lord's Mohini incarnation. He ran away. Right? So, in front of Parvati. How is it possible? Our Gurudev says, because Lord in his heart, Shiva, made him attracted to the pastime. So, so many conflicting things. Shiva. So we pray on the day of 1st of March, I think Tuesday, that may Lord Shiva bestow us love. He's always meditating on the pastime of Radha and Krishna, Ashtakali and Lila. So Parvati also. So they are our Guru. We pray to bestow his mercy on us. And then also follow Ekadasi properly. Make our life successful and be an instrument in making others also life successful. That is our goal. You have already made your life successful. You should not think back, oh, what will happen in my path? Don't worry. The Guru will. One don't have to think about your position. But we have to show compassion on others. Like our acharyas have shown compassion on us. That's the only way we can repay that. So conditioned souls are suffering. Nothing of this material world can satisfy them. So this bhakti, as like when you are hungry, the prasad, your mind will be satisfied, tushti. Pushti, you get strength. And also your hunger will go away. These three things happen. Same way as we go in the bhakti, these three things. Our attachment to this material world diminishes. And then love for the Lord, and then bhakti. So this is what we pray from Lord Shiva. Please engage me, restore that. Ekasi Devi also we pray. Ekasi Devi, today itself we have to make a sankalpa. Because Ekasi meaning the Dashami, Ekasi, Dwasi, all the three together. and we pray Ekadasi. Bhakti Janani. Please bestow this. And she'll be very, very happy, like Lord Shiva. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhyeva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Any questions? If not, we will end here. As some guests here. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Ram, Ram Ram.
Maharaj, I have one thing to tomorrow being Ekadasi, and we are doing this second
Yeah,
time Ekadasi for 24 hours here. Maybe you could have asked all our devotees to join us and give us a moral support and boost our Ekadasi's chanting, Maharaj.
yeah. Now, see, this is Mohan Ramaswamy from Singapore. He has an amazing idea. He's already doing it. Now, what it is he has a one Zoom link. I think Vishaka will send you everybody. What it is
जी गुरुदेव
he's doing 24 hours Kirtan on Ekadasi, and someday I think it will become 24 hours every day. Yeah, devotees all around the world. They can join, they can sing, they can do reading or chanting, anything, on the whatever time you can. So someone can listen, some can, mm, do those things. So it's wonderful. So I request all of you and all of us, everybody, please join in that. Uh, in India, some places, in Govardhan, for example, there is one place where they do 24 hours chanting. And then in Jagannath Puri also, nowadays, like that, continuous, not same person, taking, like, same electronic internet. These things are there. Zoom is there, Google, this. So we can use that to do this. That way, purify, see, 99.99% what is going on in internet is all really no words to describe. Taking one's control. So we can compensate, we can purify all that bad, thing by our chant. We can purify. So this is a great opportunity. I request all of you around the world to take part in this. The link will be available. It will be sent to you. Uh, and you can tell others also around the world. Mm, we can be together on any time. Anytime you get disturbed, turn on this Zoom, we'll be connected like that. So please do that. Hare Krishna. Righty. Righty. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Please do that. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa
लक्ष्य कृपा सिंधुदेव पतितनं पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमः वैष्णवेभ्यो नमः वैष्णवेभ्यो नमः
Thank you, Maharaj. Dandavataram. You know what? No, I was gonna buy Coke for you, right?
Yeah.
I went shop, right?
No, so
And
tomorrow.
Hare Krishna Gurudev. Pranams. Thank you so much. Hare
wait,
Krishna.
and I want to buy for you. Wait, it was Ethan.
Queen.
What queen? What's this? Coke.
Yeah.
The sailor the bottle.
Sorry, devotees, just 1 minute. Let me just mute devotees and then we can continue with the program. Um,
அந்த விஷால் டீச்சர் பேசுங்க நீங்க லிங்க் நான் அனுப்புறேன் நீங்க இது பண்ணுங்க பிராட்காஸ்ட் பண்ணுங்க
1 minute, devotees. Sorry, I'm just trying to mute